Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Jeremy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Along with Bears and Brock Med.
Arrow.
Yeah, he's back. Welcome back, man. This is this week's weekly recap of the Arrow.
Weekly WeeCap.
It was called the All-Star Team Up.
Excuse me? Did you?
Yeah?
The Flash, actually.
What'd I say?
You said Arrow.
I meant to say Flash.
Iris.
Screw Iris. I like the actress, but
Yeah.
the character is getting super... Like, she was more annoying than she has ever been on this show in this episode alone.
Barry did the right thing here. He helped the bro out, even though
he did.
it was mostly his fault. He helped Eddie out. Gave Iris the best possible excuse for his weirdness. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And instead of just being like, oh, okay, let's leave it alone. No, she gets all weird and like, tell me everything.
Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know why she couldn't have just left it or even accepted it. I want to say, it's just because it's Iris, but that doesn't feel, I don't know. I'm really, I don't know if you can tell, I'm tired of her shit. Like, I'm legitimately tired. Like, I could go to sleep right now. I'm so tired of how she's written. I don't know.
It's like it's not enough. Like, even though people are doing this for her, and I get it, they're keeping her in the dark to, keep her safe and everything. Because if she did know, we don't know what she would do with that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? She's already messed up stuff enough without knowing the secret. Imagine if she knew it.
Yeah. It's not even that. It's like, say Eddie, that was the problem with Eddie. He was actually like, his job bothered him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes home at night, he's just like, oh, hi, Eddie. How was your job? Well, Arrow, I saw a kid splattered on the side of the road.
Yeah, like, what the hell? She doesn't know what he's saying.
That's true. That is true.
Eat ragu.
Why would you want to know that? Like, leave the dude alone.
No. It's really annoying. She's really, really annoying. I mean, I don't like how they're pigeonholing, like, troubles into their relationship, because there's really no reason that they should have, like, a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Barry gave a completely valid reason for it, but there's no reason. They're just, like, they're being pigeonholed into this, like, you're not telling me the secrets of your job. I mean, I don't hear you going home and being like, oh, hey, Eddie, I talked about the Flash today like I always do. I got a picture of him. I mean, it's not like, is that what they do at their house? They're just like, she's just like pouring out
I guess
what she does at her job, and then he's just like, that's great.
And he's just sitting
and he
there,
just goes to
eating
sleep.
dinner, just like not saying a damn thing.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there, and she's like, how was your day? He's like, it's fine.
You're hiding stuff from me, Eddie.
Yeah, what the hell? And he's really bad. Everyone in this show has a bad poker face. Except Wells. It's like everybody, It's like Wells is on a whole nother like plane of existence.
Yeah.
And everybody else has the worst poker face. Because the entire time, Barry was like, no, there's nothing, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I just want to leave. I don't want to be here. Everything's fine, but I don't want to be here.
Fine. Every time Wells is mentioned, oh, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
I guess they do have to do that with Eddie and Iris, though, because, like, we all know what's going to happen. And so, I mean, it is an annoying way that they're handling that, but it is setting it up for the inevitable.
Many better ways, though, that they can break up that relationship instead of, Eddie, if you don't tell me everything, I'm going to leave you. What color's your underwear, Eddie?
Yeah, that's so stupid. How about those, like, really oddly placed, speaking of color of underwear, those really oddly placed, like, sex jokes?
Oh, yeah.
I can't keep it up.
With Ray and
I
Felicity.
didn't care. I didn't care because it was funny. Like, Ray's was funny because he was like, yeah, I can't keep it up. And I was like, haha. And then Felicity had to go and explain it. I think we fucking got it.
And then
but that's what made it great, was because they're both so, like, their chemistry is, like, perfect. It wasn't this episode, at least. So they were both like, yeah, no, that's okay. And it's like they knew the audience knew what they meant, but they wanted to take the extra step and be like, yeah, no, yeah, this sex is fine. We're okay. There's nothing wrong with my dick. And she's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with his dick. And everybody's like, yeah, we know. That's fine. But it was funny. But then right after that, Eddie's stupid ass is like, yeah, I haven't had sex with your daughter in a while.
So that was super awkward.
That was awkward for me. I was like, yeah. That hurt a little bit. That was really weird. I thought Joe was just gonna like beat his ass right there. I was like, oh shit.
That would have been awesome. What'd you guys think about the bad guy in this episode? Like the filler, I guess. Emily Kinney?
Dude, I seriously didn't know that was her until like 45 minutes in.
I was happy to see that Beth got over her case of hole in the head.
I knew that was her. I knew that was her. I was like, she looks familiar, but it's because she was missing the hole in her head. That's
because that is so messed.
Damn.
That's brutal. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy walked into the room. He's like, "Yeah, I've been watching this for like 45 minutes, and I didn't realize that was her."
I was pretty sure it was her, but I didn't care enough to look it up during the episode.
I was waiting.
See her
I was
play
waiting. I knew it was-
of her age.
No, here's something about her.
Mhm.
Is this just like filler villain?
I'm
Or is
hoping
this-
she's not-
Or is this like a hint at like Hive?
I think so, but she's also like been part of the Rogues at some point, so we'll see. Maybe she might come back. She's obviously really smart, so
Yeah.
I'm sure she could do all that stuff. And going back to Adam, I loved his entrance. He just made the show even better. I like his little bromance with Cisco.
He's such a wonderful. They're both wonderful people.
Yeah.
Everybody on Flash is so enjoyable, but I mean, we're just Sans, obviously, who we don't want to talk about. But
And this is
everybody on Flash
this is the first time he's met Ray, right? Cisco.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is the first time everybody's met Ray. Actually,
He took a B for him, man. He died for that dude.
Dude, they were on the same wavelength. They had like
Yeah, they
what's
were.
the name they came up
They
with?
had.
Bug
had
Eye
a vibe.
Bandit.
Bug-Eye Bandit. That was like a high five moment right there.
They had a vibe.
Oh, snap! But that was a really bad crash sound. I tried to make.
It was really quiet. It was like, and then he just kind of like ticks the cymbals like.
And he also hint like they're slowly building Adam up to be like who he's supposed to.
Awesome.
Be. Yeah,
I know.
but then he mentioned the making it tiny, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I thought he was gonna go tiny this episode. I thought he was just gonna randomly get tiny and start like riding the bees around. That would have been hilarious.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Ant-Man and Iron Man at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Did you hear his suit? It made the noise at least 3 times.
What noise?
The Iron Man noise.
Oh yeah.
It made it like 3 times while it was flying. It was weird.
I like where like Cisco was running around the office trying to get that bee, using Ray's gauntlet to try and shoot it.
Oh, that was amazing.
Blows a hole in the desk, which was there the whole episode.
Yeah.
I get it. I love that they left that there, and then we're just like, oh, at least I had time to fix the table. I'm glad that they left it there. That'd be fine. I hope it's there the rest of the season. I really hope it is.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, now going back to Cisco now. How do you guys think, like there's a lot of different theories, but how do you think he remembers? Like he's saying that those are dreams he's having of Wells killing him, but what do you think caused him to have that memory? Because only Barry's really retained everything that's happened in that timeline. So
I think it's because like there's the whole like theory that like dreams let you see into another dimension. I feel like they're on another Earth.
yeah.
Like they're just on another timeline. And Cisco, since that already happened and it ended his life in that timeline, I think that like that sort of extreme is like kind of leaking through. I don't know how to explain this. I don't
You know
know.
what? You said it exactly how I explained it to Jeremy. Jeremy, right?
What?
Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said to you?
Yeah.
In the room. You have a great mind, man. That's what I was thinking.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
So going with that, do you think Wells is gonna be out in the next episode?
I think that there was something else I was thinking about because
Go ahead.
if it's happening to Cisco, I mean, it could be because he died.
Yeah.
But maybe memories are going to come back to other people also.
Oh,
And
snap.
then that's why, something's going to happen with Iris and Eddie that is going to be really painful for a few episodes. And Iris is going to have a flashback of her and Barry or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be like, oh, no, I love you because I did at some point, so I guess I have to, but there's no real reason.
She's just arguing with Eddie, just like, why aren't you telling? Wait, I love Barry now.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. She's gonna stop. She's gonna stop and stare off into the distance like Cisco did.
Oh.
She's gonna be like, "You need to tell me everything," and she's just gonna stare off in the distance for a solid 20 seconds, and then be like, "I love Barry," and then walk away.
Dude, that voice you guys do is amazing for her. That's spot on.
That's courtesy of Bears over there. I never had the.
What was Wells gonna do, you figure? When that bee was flying at him before Eddie showed up, what are you
Probably just
gonna do?
catch
I
it
don't
or
know.
smack it before anybody noticed. I don't know.
He could have done that.
Because he's faster than
He'd
faster than Barry, so
Yeah.
he probably could have done it without them even seeing him.
Then Barry does the thing that he did earlier in the season with the bullet. And he just knows where this bee is, fucking flies in the room, catches this thing.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? I forgot about that bullet thing.
He just knows.
He's just getting better, I guess.
Well, I guess he ran into the room and saw it.
Yeah. Well, you know, superhuman speed, so superhuman reflexes, and your mind runs a lot faster than a normal human being. So I guess they could just process it a lot faster,
Yeah.
like way faster.
I thought that's what happened when he was in the room with all the bees. Like he stopped time or something. But nah, it was just Felicity.
Nah, he got messed up too, man. He got jacked up.
The
that
one
first
reason
time.
he went there and he didn't do it at all. It was all Felicity.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, I don't know why they're already glossing over the fact that he can fucking move through walls. They're already glossing over that fact. I was hoping they wouldn't do it, but whatever. Which he did it earlier. How else did he get into the car? Unless they just drive with the doors unlocked.
Yeah,
But
cars
most-
don't do that now.
Oh, I
So
don't
he-
know.
'cause he,
Maybe
like, ran
maybe they
through
did
it.
drive with the doors unlocked.
Cars automatically lock the doors when in movement.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Huh.
But he also, we didn't hear the door shut either or open.
Yeah, he may be fast, but he cannot beat sound.
They can do whatever. The hell, I'm not writing the show. They can fucking gloss over it as much as they want. In the bottom line, or on the
Dude, that
bottom.
was amazing when he revived Cisco though.
That was pretty cool, actually.
He toothbrush buried!
He did.
He did.
He touched Cisco in ways that he's never touched another person.
It's amazing.
That shit
Nobody
was-
ever caught that subtle thing that Wells did when he
What was
met
it?
what's her face. Where she was like, "Oh well, fucking, you're trying to get another tachyon device." And he
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he was like, "You have another one?"
"Have another one?"
Oh yeah.
Barry did. Barry looked at him. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Everybody's like,
Joe?
"Oh, classic Wells."
Yeah, basically. Joe, the spearhead of the Wells is up to something movement, completely ignored that fact. Well, then again, Joe was also like, I don't know about this science stuff. I'm just a dumbass cop. That's basically, he said that several times. I mean, less bluntly, but he said that several times. So maybe he just heard it, but he didn't care.
I'm always amused, and I love this part about the show is the dynamic between Joe and Barry. Like right at the beginning of the episode, they're just having the greatest of time doing their job, catching bad guys.
There
Like,
they are. Eddie's
Eddie's just not used to it. He's not used to it.
Eddie's like that friend that
Yeah.
you and your best friend bring along because you feel bad when you go TPing or something, where you're like, come on, man, it'll be fun. He's like, yeah, I guess it might be kind of fun. And he's like standing in the back while you guys are just demolishing these trees with this toilet paper. And then you're like, come on, throw one. He just kind of throws one. He's like, yeah, this is great. That's who Eddie was this episode, because he looked like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
But he was still just there. He was like, this is fun, I guess.
Well, like the roles to me are kind of reversed with them because,
Oh, reverse, Eddie.
but yeah, but yeah, like he was the cool one at the start of this before Barry got his powers and whatnot. He was just some awkward kid.
Dude, do you think that could lead to him being Cobalt Blue still?
Yes, I actually think your thing is correct.
Because,
I think
like-
he is gonna become who.
Like Iris
Yeah.
is like mad at him, and now he's losing Joe as a friend. Not really, but just like at that part. But
Well, I think when he mentioned the sex with his daughter thing,
that too.
kinda-
That too.
Yeah, that was kind of. He got on him. He was like, "When you're married, that's when you matter more than I do, bitch." Like, he didn't even care. He
Yeah.
like-
Yeah,
he like-
I think your cobalt blue thing is gonna, and that would add an awesome dynamic because that's just like totally something different.
Yeah.
well, he's
Yeah.
got to be something. We knew
Yeah.
that. We
he's
knew
gonna
that
be an
from the start.
alcoholic. That's what he's.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Oh my god. It's just
Okay,
like they treat him like an actual villain, but he's just a drunk that walks the streets and harasses
Dude, that'd be
people.
epic.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that it was.
Oh,
gonna
the
be
one that
Phyllis.
we were watching.
Yeah, like with Grodd,
Okay.
with Eiling,
Yeah.
with the three
That was
dudes, Firestorm
too much.
and Amel.
false
Yeah.
labeling.
That's too much awesome to be in one episode.
Yeah, I was-
Man, because Joe was in the sewers in that.
that's
in that
true. Yeah.
I'm excited to see where that goes.
I guess it makes sense because Oliver's still in custody right now. So
And Oliver
Well,
had the
she
League of
meant-
Assassins costume on.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So-
She had mentioned it though. What's her name?
Yeah,
Felicity. She's
she was like, he might.
yeah.
Yeah, she said he might be doing it.
And Roy is already in jail. She said. Did
Yeah,
she already-
Roy's in jail.
think so.
I don't think she mentioned that. Did she?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
she did.
I don't remember hearing her say that.
she like fired it all out in like 10 seconds. Like, oh yeah, this is my life. It's awesome.
The look on Barry's face was like, oh shit, there's more shit I have to worry about. He was like flipping out. Well, they've already introduced a ton of Justice League villains, like primary Justice League villains, as it's gonna be. And we already knew that's been a long time coming. Who's in the works or who has already been introduced? We have like Reverse Flash, we got Deathstroke, we got Grodd, Captain Cold, Heatwave.
Captain Boomerang.
So just say the
Captain
rogues.
Boomerang.
All the rogues are basically there.
Oh, the Mirror Master is supposed to show up, and Clive Martin. So.
Yeah, we got the rogues. We got the rogues set up almost pretty much completely.
Yeah.
We have Secret Society supervillains very quickly building.
Yeah.
We have, which with that, Justice League is going to have to be before or follow very shortly after. I don't think it has to, but
Well, like even if we get a little cameo, I think it would be good. Like it doesn't have to. For me, it won't have to be like this big thing where they're supposed to show up like every single episode. Like even if he shows up once to help, that'd be cool.
But then that also brings up the thing, like if somebody just shows up once to help, like if they hint at like nobody's been touched on Martian Manhunter yet, so let's just say he just appears one episode or he's hinted at, that automatically opens up like, oh man, now we've got the whole Martian Manhunter storyline. Are they gonna do something with that? And like, does that mean that they're gonna bring Green Lantern in because they're reaching out into space? With one question and or answer arises like 15 other ones.
Yeah.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that too.
I commend the shows though, because they are like bringing these characters who haven't been like that prominent, other than the Flash, obviously, to light. The fact that they're doing that is awesome in itself.
Yeah, because the movies have only touched on like the big ones.
So, what do you guys rate this episode? I'll give it an 8 because that's like my lowest rating.
I'll give this a 9.5.
9.5.
I'm gonna say probably because Felicity makes. I want to like her.
She's already more useful on Flash than she's been in the last month or two.
I don't know if I want to like her because then I feel like tomorrow we're gonna see her and just hate her again.
Probably.
So I'm gonna give it an 8 because that was fun. Okay. That was fun. Ray and I'm all aboard with Ray and Felicity being a thing because they're perfect together.
I think there's just something about Star City that just makes everything.
It just makes everything nicer. Yeah.
Don't you mean Central?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I meant to say Central City.
Close enough.
I've reconsidered my rating system. 10 is kind of it's a little more arbitrary than I like, so I'm going out of 5 here. 3 being it was average, 1 being sucked, and 5 being oh my god, I love the shit out of this. And I'm gonna have to rate this one a 4.
Okay, that's a good rating.
That's a pretty solid.
So what is that?
It was enjoyable, but it was kind of like a filler episode. I expected more out of this.
I think we pretty much covered like what we want to see in the next coming episodes and what's gonna happen.
Why don't you leave them a like down here, subscribe to these good old guys if you haven't already, and talk about it in the comments down below. I like reading what you say. I don't know about these assholes, but I love it. I remember seeing it was like something about Everyman in the last video.
Yeah, someone was saying
really
that.
Yeah, somebody pointed it out. So good eye there, citizen. Yeah, leave your comments, like, subscribe. It was fun. It's a good time. It's always a fun time on this show. I like it. Glad you guys enjoy watching it. Unless you're just pitying us. In that case, that's fine too. Anybody else have anything else to add?
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for joining us.
You're welcome. It's always a good time.
Fun.
Bye.
Onions don't make me cry.
Please tell me you got that in there.
Yes.
Okay.